Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University. I'm back once again at Gotham Central Comics and Collectibles right here, Mississauga, Ontario, Canada. It's time to talk about a few new comic books. I got a fat stack here, so I hope that you got time, because wow. And by the end of this particular stack, I'm going to make you start throwing dollars at your comic book store like it's your local strip club. I'm just saying, I'm putting that out there. All right, tell me if I'm wrong later. Right now, we got Arrow, issue number 6. Fantastic comic book. Hope you guys are on that series. What is this? Part 1 of 4, Dark Horse Comics, Alien vs. Predator, Thicker Than Blood. What? Okay, so that exists. We have got The Amazing Mary Jane, issue number 3. Yeah, this is all about, it's legal in Canada. Okay, so we've got 2 Annihilation Scourge books. We've got Beta Ray Bill and The Silver Surfer. Yeah, that's right. They both out this week. They're both out this week. We've got Batman and the Outsiders, issue number 8. Something's going on with Cassandra, and I've been saying for a while now, this is the perfect book for Brian Edward Hill to get all this good stuff out with Cassandra. So, excuse me, I'm choking on myself a little bit. We got a couple Black Label books out. One of them is Batman Curse of the White Knight, book 5. The most recent one out was the Mr. Freeze one, Von Freeze. That was awesome. And this, just continuing that story. We've got, if some people are still reading this, The Batman's Grave, issue number 3. Look at this variant cover. That just made me stop and stare. People are like, Professor, are you okay? I'm like, shut up. I'm looking at genius on this cover. Because, man, that is just gorgeous. This one's just specifically for Silver Surfer. The Betty Page book is out. This is issue number 7, I think it said. Dynamite, Betty Page Unbound. There you go. You're hooked up. All right, we got Black Panther, Agents of Wakanda, issue number 4. This is going to wrap up this particular storyline. Every 2 issues is an entire storyline. It just makes for the best read going. Okay, I don't know who's still reading the book, but I know that we're all still collecting this is issue number 17 of Captain America. All the Alex Ross covers, man. So yeah, like in my opinion, the only reason why that book is still selling, but what do I know? Issue number 13 of Captain America. Whose head is she going to take this time? There's a variant cover where she's fighting against the Black Panther. Spoiler. We've got Tales from the Dark Multiverse. I believe this is the last one. The Teen Titans one-shot of Judas Contract. I can't wait to see what they're going to do with this one. People who don't even know anything about the Teen Titans will still be able to be like, what was the one with Tara? The Judas Contract, that one, right? Yeah, everybody knows the storyline because it was just that amazing. It's one of those comic stories that surpassed comics. Anyway, why isn't there a live action of that? I don't understand. We've got more DC's Black Label. Frank Miller is going to be going back to the Dark Knight Returns. It's basically Frank Miller Returns, the Golden Child, Dark Knight Returns. So let's see how that one turns out. And I don't see anything about book 1 of 3 or anything, so maybe this is just a solo. Anyway. So, yeah, it's out there. I'll check it out. We've got Batman's Detective Comics, issue number 1017. There's a brand new story arc. I don't know if it's jumping on point or not, but judging by this cover and the title, looks like it might be a continuation from the previous storyline where they introduced Nora Freeze as an actual villain. How about some Valiant Comics this week? We've got Dr. Mirage, issue number 5 of 5. So this is going to wrap up that particular series. We've got Doom 2099 one shot. There's another 2099 book. I wonder if I can just find that fairly quickly and just throw that out there at the exact same time. Here it is. I found it. There's also Spider-Man 2099. Those are the 2 2099 books out this week. I believe next week should be Omega. Don't quote me. Unless I'm right, then absolutely quote me. How about The Dollhouse Family, issue number 2, right? Yeah, issue number 2. Also, somebody was just joking about the Comics Code Authority. Dude's got his head bashed in by a hammer on the front cover. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. So, cover, variant cover, they're both sexy. Oh, man. How about, okay, Jim Zub sent me this in advance. I read this last week. This is a pretty good story. I'm going to do a review for this because, I had to wait until I bought the actual comic book. I buy my comic books. Thank you for sending me free comic books, but, I'd still rather actually purchase it, but it does make it easier to review them. So this will probably come out tonight, this review. We've got Dungeons & Dragons Infernal Tide, issue number 1, so a brand new story arc. Is this jumping on point? Maybe, but either way. And one of the covers is, we've seen it before, but the stats for Minsk. and you know, a little bit of Boo on there. So anyway, that exists. So yeah, I can't wait to get into that one. The best thing about this book, in my opinion, are all the beautiful variant covers. This cover is okay. Anyway, issue number 17 of Fantastic Four. That's my opinion. I will not be reading it. Just, it is what it is. I'm just going to look at those pretty variant covers. Far Sector, issue number 2. To me, the best thing coming out from what do you call it? The Young Animal. So there's that. There's also the latest Doom Patrol is out. You'll see that in the sweep. Okay, I'm not even halfway through. If you guys need to pause this and go get popcorn. Issue number 84 of The Flash. We have got Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man 14. Just one of my favorite books to go to. I always know that's going to be a fun book. Tom Taylor on it, man. So issue number 3 of Ghost Rider. I said it with the Ghost Rider 2099 book. Brisson for president of all things Ghost Rider. The Goon, issue number 6, I think. Issue number 7. But then again, after the screw up with that one cover, they wrote issue 4 and issue 3. I'm like, psst. So yeah, I stopped reading them, but they're still fun. I know they were still fun. Issue number 4 of Gotham City Monsters is out. We've got Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy, issue number 4. Yep, issue 4. It's definitely issue 4. Also, is anybody else collecting variant covers that are connecting? Because, yeah, these are, I gotta admit, these are kind of cute. I like that. It's a little tug of war. How about Harley Quinn, Year of the Villain? This is a one-shot. This one's going to be silly. It's going to be completely out of continuity with the rest of the Year of the Villain books. I could actually use a little break from how serious they're trying to make that stuff because, you know, whatever. Do I see a Hawkman pop? No, I think it's something else. Oh, well. You know me and Hawkman, right? Oh, look. Here's Hawkman right here. I'm not joking. That was totally coincidental. So anyway, issue number 19 of Hawkman. Look at that variant cover. Just some of the most, like, they are really killing it with these variant covers for Hawkman, dude. Wow. I wonder if Art Germ would ever do one. Maybe he'd do one of Hawk Woman, because, you know, he's good at those. Okay, issue number 28 of The Immortal Hulk. I can't wait to get into reading this. Y'all see the previews for it? Looks kind of weird. Let's talk about Justice League Odyssey, issue number 16. Yeah, this is issue 16. That variant cover, Starfire, man. Woo! That's some Ric Flair-worthy stuff there. Okay, the Gamerverse is finally expanding, and I've already lost interest. Sorry, probably not going to be reading this, but who knows. Avengers, Iron Man, Gamerverse, what up? So, Miles Morales Spider-Man, issue number 13. Been waiting for this cover for a while. It's here, and it's totally worth it. I gotta admit, though, I really did love this in black and white. Morbius, the Living Vampire, issue number 2. Issue 1 killed it. Can we continue the murder? I mean, it's Morbius. It's a living vampire. How about another one-shot for Aquaman? Ocean Master. Yeah, how you doing? So, I'm probably not going to be reviewing this. The first issue kind of killed me, but Punisher Soviet issue number 2 breaks my heart that we got Marvel Max with the Punisher, the greatest, you know, one of the greatest runs ever by the same people for the most part, and I just... Issue 1 just seriously turned me off that much. I'm not interested in the second one. Y'all make sure to tell me what's up with that. Oh, the Valiant Universe continues with the only other book that came out new this week, Rye, issue number 2. Also got an advanced copy of this, well, on PDF. I'm buying it, so expect that review tonight. You know, y'all send me your comic books. I can do this stuff early. You know, I can make sure that you get stuff out on night 1. So when people go in the comic book store on a Wednesday morning, it's not going to be like, I don't know if I'm going to get this book or not. Professor Bill already told them yes. How about issue number 12 of Savage Sword of Conan? This has got to be the cover of the week for me, man. Like, forget about variant covers. This is the cover. Just bask in the glory that is this cover. Hot damn. The comic book could stink if it wanted to. That cover is worth buying, man. Wow. Okay, here's a brand new comic book out by Boom Studios, Red Mother. They got a couple of cool variants. They're kind of sick variants if this one isn't sick enough for you. I'm really looking forward to reading this one. Okay. I'm probably not going to be reading this. Probably not even in the fat stacks. I'm just kind of tired. It didn't quite do the thing for me. But anyway, it's Something is Killing the Children, issue number 4. Just like I said, I tried. Didn't really do it for me. It just kind of drags a little bit. It's the first time I've ever not liked something from the genius that is James Tynion IV. Issue number 3 of 6 of Spider-Verse. Also just not doing it, but I do love that cover. I know there's a lot of people who are really interested in that. Okay, this, I don't care if nobody views these this video, but there's apparently only a one-shot, which kills me because Star Trek Voyager kind of started the real, like the official Mirrorverse. Anyway, Star Trek Voyager, Mirrors and Smoke. Yeah, Mirrors and Smoke it's called. I can't wait to see what they're going to do with Janeway and Seven, because hell yeah. Supergirl, issue number 37. I don't have the regular cover. I just wasn't interested. I just wanted to point out this variant cover. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Okay, here it comes. Superman, issue number 17. Excuse me, issue number 18. This is the one where he reveals it. So if you're a speculator, this is the one where he reveals to the world, again, that he's actually Clark Kent, Superman, same person. If you're interested, here you go. I'm just pointing it out. It's out there. I might thumb through it before I decide to go home, but I'm not getting it. It's just, it is what it is. Symbiote Spider-Man, issue number 1 of probably 5, Alien Reality. This is going to be I love that they do the Symbiote Spider-Man like 5 shots at a time. Anyway, he's going to be going up against, or figuring out how Demogorgon became Demogoblin. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, issue number 100, City at War, The End. Not reading it because I haven't read any of the other ones, but I might decide to go back and read all those because heck yeah, but that's a milestone right there. Issue number 100, how you doing? Issue number 10 of 6, because it's that good. Now it's 10 of 12. Wonder Twins, really great book. Okay, and here are the 3 books that I'll be reviewing tonight. Next week's going to be 5. Oh, but anyway, issue number 3 of Fallen Angels. Issue number 3 of New Mutants, the best-selling book of last month. Just saying. And issue number 3 of X-Force. Like, to me, the driving factor of these Dawn of X books. So all 3 of these Dawn of X books I will be reviewing live at midnight tonight. That's Tuesday night going into Wednesday morning. All right, now here's where you're going to start throwing dollars at your comic book store, because we have got 5 True Believer books. 5, I said. All of them about the Annihilation thing. So we've got Quasar, dollar comic, $1 for a True Believers comic book. Another True Believers. We've got Man Wolf. We have got Nova, the man called Nova. We've got Omega. Yeah, Omega the Unknown. You know how that works. We have got Annihilus. Annihilation, Annihilus. So all 5 of those, $1 each. I don't care if you keep them on your coffee table, in your collection, or in the freaking bathroom. These are worth it for only $1. Hey, DC's also jumping on the bandwagon of the dollar comics, actually calling it dollar comics. $1 for the Judas Contract finale. You know you want it. Come on. Come on. Also, we got a facsimile cover this week. We've got giant-sized Defenders. How you doing? So you want to know how this all started? You want a copy of this otherwise pretty expensive comic book? Here you go. On the front cover, it's just that UPC. Otherwise, everything's the same. Last but not least, somebody else is jumping on the dollar comics, and that's a darn good idea from Dynamite. The Boys. Yeah, y'all wanted to start reading the comic book? Well, here, you don't have to spend all your money on the first issue. You can spend $1 on the first issue. Like I said, you're going to be throwing dollars at your comic book store this week. Just bring up those cages, man. Bring up those cages. Anyway, guys, you probably want to see a sweep after all this, right? What is this? We got some toys up in here. Trick or treat, mother fat heads. Check it out. He's gonna come and kill you in your sleep. Because, all right, we got Kylo Ren, the greatest bad guy in Star Wars. I'm gonna let that one go. Anyway, it's Samurai Kylo Ren. We've got Godzilla, King of the Monsters. We've got a Romulan Warbird. Sometimes you gotta go I don't know what kind of joke I'm gonna use. Anyway, we got some John Wick stuff here. They look like they're two different packaging, but maybe it's just me. Anyway, so we've got these two, the dioramas, everything, and they're kind of cool. Stranger Things, some kind of a trading card. We got some Predator stuff here. This is cool. This is actually really especially cool. Like, it's like Invisible Woman style. Like, I will kill you and you will not see me coming. These are always cool. These are always cool, man. Look at that. He actually looks like Mark Ruffalo. We've got Jon Snow and Rhaegal. Kill. We got, dude, the greatest pop in the history of creation, Britney Mother effing Spears. Moving on. We've got The Office, Matt Scott. We've got, I guess that's more Warbirds? Romulan Warbird, yep. We've got Bruce Lee kicking butt, taking names, and he doesn't care about your name. We've got Wonder Woman. What's in the box? What's in the box? Well, these guys. So if you can't find them anyplace else, we got them here. What else we got? Look at these. Look at these. Look at these. First off, we got Justice League with Batman, the Hall of Justice. And we've got, this has got to be the cool, like seriously, after Britney Spears one, this has got to be the coolest pop ever. It's Electro with the old goofy mask. I love it. I love it. Also original style, old school Black Widow. We got James Bond in the house. We've got Batman with a Russian cap on his head, it looks like, a toque of some sort. We've got Scarlet Witch. This is actually old school Scarlet Witch. First appearance, she got the thing on the jawline over here. And then over here we've got Battlestar Galactica, some kind of a scale modern ship thing. We got Tom Bruce Monster. I don't know, something from Stranger Things. I don't remember that one. Anyway, we've got this guy, Krillin. Yeah, you buy him now, he'll die tomorrow. Sakura. We got Avengers up in here. The Worthy Cap. He's always been worthy. We've got Hulk. This is cool. Oh no, this is She-Hulk. What? I can't read. So this is the She-Hulk. Okay, that's actually kind of cool. I kind of want to open it, but it's all like sealed and stuff. So I guess that's not going to happen. Anyway, we got puzzles for the Game of Thrones. I don't know what these make. Like, do they just make the throne? Do they make they look like there's 3 different kinds of puzzles? I'm being heckled in the back by Carlos. Oh, they actually make a 3D egg. Okay, that's kind of cool. I'm not going to complain about that. We got a golden He-Man, as seen on TV. I don't know when. That was like in the 80s or something. We got Magical Search and Find Adventure Harry Potter. We got the Green Goblin. We got restocks of Rescue, because that actually sold out surprisingly fast. So we got one more. We got one more. And that is it for this week in comics. Isn't that enough, for crying out loud? But anyway, I'm here at Gotham Central Comics and Collectibles right here in Mississauga, Ontario, Canada. Guys, I keep pointing to this thing. Actually use the thing. We've got all the Christmas Day stuff coming up. We got all the other good stuff coming up over here. We've got a lot of stuff, and I'm directing you to their social media, because that's where all the good stuff is going to be. Yes, they ship to the States. I believe they'll ship to anywhere, but you know, a lot of good stuff, whole bunch of good stuff. So go and check them out, because yeah. All right, guys, I'm done. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.